Hello everybody, happy Monday, welcome back to HISSYFIT. Fashion and makeup trends come and go, but just like history, they always tend to repeat themselves. Lately, the 90s and the Y2K look has been having a big moment, and although they're only separated by 10 years, they each have their own essence, if you will. Today I've done a matte 90s look inspired by that of Winona Ryder, and an iridescent Y2K look inspired by pop stars like Britney Spears on one side of my face. Together, you can see the difference, you can draw inspiration, and I'll walk you guys through it. Just make sure you subscribe to our channel, and let's get started. So for both sides of my face, I've already done my foundation. I'm gonna move right on to the eyes for our 90s look, and as far as eyebrows go, we're not gonna fill them in because the brows were all about being thin back then. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna take my Too Faced Natural Matte Eyeshadow Palette. The 90s were all about matte makeup looks, and I'm just gonna take this color Nudie and put it all over my lid. Take a lighter color just to highlight the brow bone and really mattify it. Then I'm going to take the tiniest bit of Cashmere Bunny right here and just place that a little bit lower on the lid and not necessarily blend it everywhere. You can take that same color and apply a little bit to your lower lash line. For eyeliner, I didn't notice anything super fancy as far as my reference pictures went for the 90s, so I'm just going to take this gray eyeliner. You guys know I love this, it's from Maybelline, and I'm just going to do a little bit of definition on my top eyelid. And to smooth that out and make it look a little bit more natural, I'm just going to smudge it with my finger. Now we can move right on to mascara. I'm going to quickly curl my lashes just a little bit. Now, lash curlers always make me think of the 90s. I was born in 95, and I remember watching my mom do her makeup for work, and I was always fascinated by the eyelash curler. And it would probably be more in the spirit if I used something like the what is it, like the Fabulash or something from Maybelline, the like pink bottle with the green lid, because I feel like that was so 90s and early 2000, but I just have my Tarte Lights Camera lashes, so I'm going to apply a light coat of that. I feel like the lashes weren't too, do you see that? We're gonna wear it. For the complexion, I'm not going to apply any bronzer on this side of my face. I feel like the 90s embraced pale chicks, that of like Winona Ryder and stuff. Of course, chicks like Cindy Crawford were nice and bronzed too. It really depends what kind of 90s look you want to do. I kind of want to do like the quintessential Winona Ryder look. I'm just going to take a little bit of MAC's Buff Blush, apply this on like the centers of my cheeks a little bit, but drag it up so it almost gives me a slightly bronzed look. And I just want to go light with it. Yeah, bitch. For the lips, you could do a full-on lip look with a nice deep, almost brick-like red. Lots of browns were also popular in the 90s, but I'm very partial to the darker liner and the lighter lip look, so that's what we're gonna do.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
You mad? Because you don't look like this.
And I'm gonna fill in with like a light pinky color. And this is 90s. Now let's do the other side of my face. I'm going to start in with the eyes. I'm taking the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take the same nudie color, maybe a little bit of Cashmere Bunny mixed in, you know, we're living on the edge. And I'm going to put this into the crease of my eyes. We're going to go in with a different lid color. I just want a little bit of definition. For our lid color, I'm actually going to take a highlighter from the Anastasia Moonchild palette. Now you can find anything that you feel works best for this look, but I am very partial to this color right here, Blue Ice. It makes me think of like Britney Spears and pop stars of that time, icy and blue. For eyeliner, we're going to go a little bit lighter than a gray. We're actually going to use MAC's Teddy eyeliner, which is a shimmery brown. I feel like eyeliner wasn't too excessive in the early 2000s. Now granted, I wasn't wearing makeup during either one of these time periods, but definitely by 2009 I had my winged eyeliner down. And that came with practice. I went out a lot of nights with really bad looking eyeliner. But I was in grade school, so like, who's gonna make fun of a grade schooler's eyeliner?
You would.
I probably would. Again, we're gonna go in with our fancy eyelash curling device. And we can be a bit more generous with the amount of mascara we applied this time. There's different things about each one of these makeup trends that I really like. I love that a lot of the Y2K makeup was really shimmery and iridescent. There was lots of body glitter, lots of color. But the 90s has like a timeless elegance to it where those matte shades and the neutrals and the brick reds and stuff, they just never go out of style. When I think Y2K, I think Britney Spears in her prime, and she was always bronzed. So I am gonna take a little bit of bronzer and just warm up this side of my face. For blush, I'm not going to use an actual blush. I'm actually going to go back into this Moonchild palette, and I'm going to take Pink Heart, and I'm going to apply that on the apples of my cheeks, almost like you would with a blush topper. Some of the trends from the 90s carried over into the early 2000s, so I am going to take the same lip liner that we used before, but instead of using a matte color to fill in, we're going to do a gloss. And the gloss I'm going to be using is MAC's Lip Glass in the shade Under the Sheets.
Lip glass!
And this is our Y2K look. So this is our 90s mattes, and these are our Y2K iridescents, both very trendy and still relevant makeup looks. Now whether you're into the whole matte natural look or the very dramatic iridescents, you can take either one of these makeup trends, mash them together, keep them separate, do it however you want. Makeup is very personal, that's what makes it so fun. So thank you guys very much for watching this week's video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit subscribe. Go ahead and check out the rest of the videos that we have from all of the amazing content creators that we work with. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you next week.